that, isn't it? Mistake. Come on. Fans aren't stupid. Anyway, let's fly straight into what I want to talk about on the show this afternoon, and that is we're going to go straight in with this. This is coming from the Barcelona president, Juan Laporta, who says, Frenkie de Jong is a Barcelona player. We don't want to sell him unless we have no other choice. Of course, we know there are offers for him, but we don't want to sell him. The games, the boredom, the reality of this is, as I said this morning, there is absolutely no indication yet of when or if this deal will ever get done. It's like going round and round in circles. We'll talk about the Maguire thing in a bit. I just want to... Sack says to his wife, it's good enough for Maguire, it's good enough for you, Sack. I think he should be let off. I'm going to try this as well. I accidentally drank the last bottle of wine in the fridge. I accidentally ate the last pasty in the fridge. Yeah, I'm going to try it tonight. It was an accident. I meant to do it, but basically I got caught, so I'm going to say it was a mistake. But look, let's go back to that comment around Frenkie de Jong there. In fact, I will put it just up on the screen so people can read it as I'm talking here. So this is from the president, which is Barcelona president Juan Laporta, as we know. This has been said before. This has been said before by this president, and I just worry about this deal. I really do. I do think we'll get it done in the end because I think it's becoming quite toxic. So why would the Barcelona president say that the player that they're trying to sell us and have been trying to sell us for the last 2 months is not for sale? Well, many reasons really. One of the big reasons, I suppose, would be that they are in financial trouble. They want to buy other players. They need to create money to do that. And the best way of doing that, I suppose, is to sell players, as I say. But I do also think that it's about blame deflection as well. If you come out and say you're trying to sell Frenkie de Jong, there's a lot of Barcelona fans that don't want Frenkie de Jong to be sold. Frenkie de Jong doesn't want to be sold. So is it a good look for the president to be pushing a player out the door that the fans like and the player wants staying? So I think what we're seeing here is manipulation. Trying to make yourself look good when basically you've got to move a player on. Frenkie de Jong is owed a lot of money from Barcelona. I don't know whether anybody saw what has come out from Germany today. I think it was Raphael Honigstein, who's a German journalist, saying that effectively Bayern Munich don't want instalments for Lewandowski from Barcelona. They want the money up front because they don't think Barcelona will exist in 2 years' time to pay them the full price. So, I mean, whether that was tongue-in-cheek or it's a reality, there's a lot of mistrust around Barcelona's finances at the moment. And effectively, Barcelona can't afford to keep de Jong because he took a pay cut, I think, the last 2 years on the promise that he would get a big boost tomorrow and next season. But this is the problem when you've got financial issues. And I don't know what the future is of Barcelona. I'm not a Barcelona fan. But I've spoke to a few Barcelona fans and they're a little bit concerned about selling TV rights and this, that and the other. Because once they're sold, you don't get them back, do you? And I think that can be a little bit of a problem for them. So I don't know what's going on with the overlay at the moment. It just keeps flashing up and down. It's annoying me. But yeah, that can be an issue. It really can. So I think that I do think de Jong will end up at Manchester United. I think it's one of the strangest deals I've ever known. It's one of the most boring deals I've ever known. It's way more boring than Pogba or Maguire, which went on for ages as well. It's made more boring by the fact that he doesn't actually want to join us. Mark says it's a political statement. This is about pinning the blame on de Jong. I agree with you on that, Mark. I do. I've said that before, and I do agree with you that. I think that it's a really bad situation, and I do feel sorry for de Jong because he doesn't want to go. He is owed a lot of money by Barcelona, and when you look at it cynically, and again, I've read like Barcelona Twitter pages talking about this as well. When you look at it cynically, Barcelona are the villain in this. Frenkie de Jong doesn't want to leave. He's owed money that he was promised because he basically took a bit of a pay cut, and Barcelona are trying to get rid of him because they don't want to pay the money. I don't think they want to get rid of the player. I don't think Laporta's lying. I don't think they want to get rid of the player. I think they like the player. They value the player. He's a good player. But financially, they're going to owe him a lot of money. Now, where Man United come into this is where I said about 3 weeks ago. Remember some people were talking about we're going to pay him 250 grand a week. He's not going to get paid 250 grand a week. He's going to get paid well over 300 grand a week by Manchester United because Frenkie de Jong should be earning well over 300 grand a week at Barcelona, but he's had to take a bit of a cut over the last 2 years. Barcelona would keep him if he was happy to earn 200 grand a week for the next 3 years, but he's owed a lot of money and he wants that money and he's entitled to that money. So either United are going to have to pay it or he's going to get compensation from Barcelona when they can't pay it. But De Jong can say to them, hold on a minute, you can't afford to give me the money you owe me, but you're taking 56 million from Manchester United for me. So it's all very complicated. And on the other hand, Barcelona are trying to sign other players. It's such a mess that there's actually truth and lies in everything. Like, De Jong doesn't want to come to Manchester United, but will come. Manchester United feel very confident on this deal, but they're not really in control of it. And Barcelona are publicly saying they don't want to sell De Jong, but actually they know they've got to because of financials. I don't think they're lying when they say they don't want to sell him, because I don't think they want to sell the footballer, but they know they've got to sell the fee because he's massively expensive for them. So I still think it will happen. I think the clue has always been the fact that they've approached us in the first place. And I think that, as it says there, we don't want to sell him unless we have no other choice. And they have no other choice. So that's the situation at the moment. Unless that changes drastically, I don't actually take any notice of that. I think Barcelona are in a bit of a mess. I think that's a bit of an understatement. And it could all come crashing down very, very quickly. But I think United just need to get this De Jong deal done as soon as possible. But how long's a piece of string? Let's just go get Neves, Premier League proven as a quality player who would sit a little bit deeper, says James Jones. Welcome to the Members Club, Rick, and welcome to the Members Club, Danny. I just want to say to you as well, if you are a member, it's out. It's out now. Our new video is out. Fantasy Premier League Members Club. We're going to have a video each week on the members section where we go through Fantasy Premier League, little tips, how is everybody doing. I've seen 30 of you have signed up already. If you are a member, make sure you watch the video. If you want to become a member, click the members button or click the link in the top of the chat. Our latest video is out. It's a Fantasy Premier League for the United Stand Members Club. Get involved with that. It's dropped again. I don't know what is wrong with this today. It's really annoying when you're live. I'm just going to just leave it stable and hope that it will stay there. But yes, get involved. If you want to become a member, click the members button and join, and make sure you enter the league for the Fantasy Premier League. I think it's going to be good fun with that. Okay, so Frenkie de Jong, that's where we are with that situation at the moment. The next story I want to bring you, and I'll whack it up on the screen for you as well, and hopefully it will stay long enough for you to actually be able to read it.